Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Alex Builds. We're now going to have part 23 of our HMS hood build. So what we're going to be doing today is, last time what we did the little lookout tower, got that already and that was finished. That is quite flimsy and it's going to get damaged if I leave that alone, so I'm going to build up the whole of the rest of that superstructure ready to go on the ship. As you can see, I've already done it and it's up there. I don't know if you can make that out, but yeah, I'm going to show you how I did that. So let me show you the instructions, and it's everything that we're going to be doing in this one, and you will carry on from there. So we're going to start off today. I've already made up these parts here. They were made up, I did record that, but the footage is corrupt. I did make quite a few things, so that's one of them. That's this piece here. All it is two parts put together. This is E68 and E69 put together, and then E70 on the top. You need to make two of them, and then also two of these. This is a few parts. You've got E36, F47, F32, so you're going to need two of them, one for each side, and then this one here, which is F53. Put them all together, and that's what you should have. Alright, so we're going to be there to go down there. We're not going to put them on just yet, but just to let you know, I have made them up. So they are to go down there. When we go to put all this on the ship, we will be putting them on the ship as well. So we're going to be attaching this part down onto this part here. I have already pre-painted everything, and then we can move that along. Then we can start. I'm going to put the ladders in after, because I'm going to build this part up. This part ain't going to be on the ship until the whole tower is complete. So the ladders are going to, these ladders here are going to be the last thing to go in. I'm going to install them from the underside. So what we're going to start off with, make this part up. So you're going to have these three parts here: B5, B21, B17 and B16. Make them up. They're going to need two bits of photo etch, which is like an angled bit of photo etch. They're going to go on there, and then two other pieces of photo etch, which is a ladder and this little ring part here. Then that can get lowered down onto the top of there. We can glue that down, and we can glue all these four parts here. We'll glue them in, get them ready, so the next layer can go on the top. We have already made up this part. We made this part up last time, so we don't need to do any of that because we've done all that. But we are going to start building this up and building this part up as well, and getting all these bits of photo etch on and everything. So the photo etch will be the only parts that I haven't painted, but I can go back and paint them. And then we're going to install all these bits of photo etch, all these ladders, everything, until we've got that they can go down onto there, just like that. So to start off with, we're going to need these parts here, these four parts here. Haven't painted the top of this part. All these parts don't need to be painted, just around the edges really. These parts will be painted up later. So we need to get some of our glue, get that on. So I'm going to put that across here in the holes, just like so. Then we can install this part on, which is going to go this way around. Just like that. Spin that over, then we can apply some more glue on the inside here, all the way around the rim, and then take this part, and with a flat side facing up into the body, push that in, and there we are. Last bit to go on is this little detail that's going to sit in the top, so we'll just put a little dollop of that in there. Grab this part with some tweezers and lower that in there, just like that. So now there's a couple of bits of photo etch to stick on there, so I'm going to swap my glues, and then we can get this part on. So I'm going to put some glue on the inside ring of this. Oh, let's go for a walkie. And this part can get lowered down just on the edge of that. Just like so. So we need to put a ladder on. This is going to come down over the edge. This is this ladder here, and there is a bend in it if I can pick it up. So let's see if we can find the bend. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some super glue just in there. You can take the ladder and then locate that on where we want it to go. It's roughly right about there. Sort of like that. And I'm going to pinch that and I'm going to push that over just like so. So that's our ladder installed now. So the last two bits of photo etch are these two here. So just going to put a little bead of glue just down here and down here. This is where they're going to get located. You take this one with the shorter leg, you want that towards the front, which is this is the front. So you can take that, get that down into there. Do exactly the same with the other side. Get that one located in there as well. Just like that. Might be pressed to see that, but there we go. That's that photo etch all on there. So that's all ready for painting now. So now we can bring in this part, and it's got a few details we can put in here on the sides here. I'm going to put the ones that go on the sides first. It's two little tiny holes just here and here. Let's get the first of them details in. This is the first one. Drop that down onto there. Make sure it's straight, just like so. So that's that detail on there. Do exactly the same on the other side. 1 and 2. And then get that one on there as well. So that is them two on there. Now we've got some huts and everything that can go on there, which is these three here. So get the little one on first. So applying some glue to the bottom of that. Make sure I put it the right way around with the hatch towards the back. That's that one on. Let's get the next one in. Going to go just there with the door facing in the way. The last one is to go in the center. This one is P4. Get that one down. The doors facing the back here. That is them all on, just like so. Now we've got this little detail here. It does have a little notch on there, and I'm going to put some glue all the way around here as well. Let's get this located in. So your pin part goes towards the front. Push that down. There we are. That is that on there. Our next part, this will sit on top of there. I'm going to paint that photo etch first before I put it on. So that's that part complete for now. So next we want this part here, and I'm going to glue this straight on top. So let's get this on. Get that on there, push that down. There we are. That is that on there. So the ladders will be coming through. I'm going to install them from the bottom side here, you see, so that's why I'm doing them. But these ladders here will need to go in before we move on. So the next two parts is these two here, so let's get them on. Go with this one first. So go down onto there. And then another one is going just on here. I believe these are going to be hidden, and you ain't really going to see these anyway. This one wants to go this way. just like so. Then we've got two little searchlights that are going to go either side. Let's get them on. So the first one is going down in here and in here. So let's get them down. That's number one. Second one. There we are. So we can put this part to the side as well for a second. We can start working on this part. And we're going to need these two as well. So the first one we're going to need is the bigger one. It's this one here. And we're going to add loads of little details here. Now, like with the first parts we've seen today, I did film making these parts up, but we have lost the footage. So there's not too much I can do about that. But yeah, let's get this on. This one's going down in the corner here. And the other one on the opposite side. Just that. Now we want to put 6 free each side of these little like little binocular things. Now it wants us to make these up again. I did film this, but I haven't got the footage, so let's get these in. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, so these want to be facing that way. Just poke them in. First one, these are supposed to have little platforms on them, but I didn't see the point in putting the platforms on these ones because you're not going to see them anyway. That's that one. That's them on. Let's do this side. 1. Number 2. And last one. Number 3. Now I can put the second layer on, so let's get some glue on them notches just there. Ping this down into the holes, push them together, just like so. Then we can take this part, we can slide these two together, so it wants to go this way around. This is just going to push into here. So give it a good push, make sure you get it over the lugs each side. And keep going until you got it all the way in. Still not all the way in. There we are, that's all the way in now. Just like so. So I'm going to put a little bit of supporting glue on the inside here and here. Now help keep that together. Now there's a little notch just at the top of this one. There's some glue in there. And we can add this little part here. It's just got a little little edge that we can add in. Just like so. These will all be painted afterwards, of course. So that's that one in. Make sure it is straight. And we've got these two little details here and here that we have to put on here as well. So I'm going to put some glue on one side here and on the other side. Line that up there. Push that in. I'm lining that up with the bottom there. Don't know if that's correct or not, but we will find out. But it does help join the parts together as well. That's that on there. So now we can add all the ladders and little bits and pieces to this. So it does want us to have a couple of ladders in here, which I am going to paint up before putting in. Let's get these in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, so I get these ones on. Push them down into that one. Two. 3, and then 3 the opposite side as well. So 1, second one, a bit more glue in there. There's hardly any in there. There we are. The second one. And the third one, just there. Look at that. Adding bits of detail in there already. So another one's going to be going just on the end here. Let's get that one in. And put this one down there. Just on there. I can bring in these parts here. I'm going to add, there's 2 more to go at the top here. I'm going to add these before I put this on, which could be smart, could not be. So it's going to go into there. Yep, so it's going in that one and that one. There's one in. And the second one in now. It's probably the completely wrong way to do this, but this is the way I find it easier to do. So that's that prepped and ready. 2 more to go on as well, 1 in each of these. That one in there. Right, 2 more. So there's 1 here. And 1 here. This can get added down onto here as well. So let's add this part on. Down onto there. We can add. Let's put on there, which is this part here. Make sure the hole lines up in the center. There we are, we're getting there. So there is going to be ladders either side of here as well. This is going to go down on top of here as well. So we're sort of building it up, and then we can bring back the first part that we made, which is this one. This is all going to be connected together. So now it does want us to put these 2 together, so it doesn't. I've looked everywhere in the instructions, it doesn't tell us to put any ladders down here whatsoever. So I'm quite surprised about that, but there we are. So that one there, there, and there. So I'll just put the glue in them little notches, and I can take this part and start lowering it down over the top. Get it located in the right place. There's perfect. So I'm just going to hold that while that takes. Right, now that's on there. Now we can start adding some ladders and everything. So we want 2 ladders. These are D7s and they're going to be facing this way. So we want them to go this way. So we get a little touch of glue. like we've done with all our ladders before. Yes, it wants to go this way. Let's get the first one in and see how that goes. Let's get the other one on the other side. So we want to put it at the top. There's a little ledge in there. We want to line it up with the back of that ledge. So let's get this one down there. Lower this one down. There we are. Now another one. We've got another ladder, which is a small ladder, which wants to face in the way on both sides. So let's get a little dollop of glue just on there. And get the smaller ladder. And lower that one down onto there. There we are, that's that one in. I'll do exactly the same on the opposite side. This way around. This ladder. Or staircase, whatever you want to call it. That's them in there. You can make them out. Now there's a ladder also to go here, which I'm going to put on now. So let's get a little dollop just at the top. Take our ladder, which is this one here. I have to just sort of let it fall into place to where it wants to. I'm going to leave that there. That can be touched up paint wise at a later stage, but yeah. So all the way around this edge of this little hut, we need bead of glue all the way around, because we are going to be putting a little barrier all the way around that, which may prove difficult to get on now. That's that railing on the back there. That can be painted up before I'm going to put this assembly together on the main ship, in fact. So I'm going to put a little ladder that's coming down from this little platform here. So I'm going to get some glue just in front of this platform. Grab our ladder. Oh, I'll just drop that straight down there. There we are. So it's going down here onto that. Move that across now. I can't get my tweezers out now. There we are. Off. That's that ladder on there. That's a ladder, that's stairs. So yeah, I keep calling them ladders, but they're not ladders, they're stairs. Two more sets of stairs. So one's going just in here. I can paint these when they're on before I put the top mount on. So I'm not too fussed about these. So that one on. Now the bigger one to go down the other side. Down this little hole just here. Put some glue on there. Grab a larger set of steps. You want to go something like that. So I managed to get that railing on there. I have had to alter it a little and go with one set of steps on there rather than two, because they just would not fit on there. So I've altered the second set and took the steps out. But yeah, I'm happy with that. It's probably not accurate to the actual ship, but yeah, I'm happy with that. Alright, so we're going to get the central mast part in. Now, do we want to stick this in and glue it? Yes, we're going to stick it in and we're going to glue it. So I'm going to put plenty of this down here, all the way around. And then we can stick this in. There's like a key notch in there, so you can't put it in the wrong way. Slide that down and push it all the way down. So that is fully in, and make sure it's straight as well. So that is that on there. Gonna need some super glue now. So I'm gonna put the glue around the rim. There is like a little rim here. I'm gonna put that just around there. That's gonna keep this next part of photo etch on there for us. So I can slide this part down. Ensuring it is straight as well. So I'm gonna level that up. Make sure that is in the center. Yep, so we're happy with that. There. Just got a couple of parts to go on the underside of this. So we've got these little parts we've got to put in again. We did this is similar to when we did the actual tower part. I'm going to get some glue on there all the way down. There's a little groove on the underside. Probably could have put this on before. Let's get a little dollop just in here. Fasten that to the post just like so. Do exactly the same for the opposite one. So this one goes down here and a bit, which side? This side, on the inside here, and then we can slide this one into place on the opposite side. Sort of at the wrong angle with that. Hold on, that's better. Lining them up. That's better. There's two more, one on each side now. These little small ones. So let's get these smaller ones in. Add some glue on that. We are going to paint this as well. There we are. Now this seam in here, I'm going to put a little bit of glue down this seam here to protect this seam. Thicken it up. Touch them two together. Now I've got to do exactly the same on the opposite side. May as well just put the glue here on the inside. Grab our part, and we can slide this one in as well. There we are. That is that little platform on there. Now there is a ladder to go straight down the front here. So I'm going to put a little dollop of glue at the bottom where the ladder will meet, down here, and then lower the ladder down. We can paint the ladder and everything, all these little bits of photo etch. I'm going to paint them after because they're easy to get to. Alright, lower this ladder down through the little gap at the top. So it's in the right position. And then again, I'm going to put a little dollop just at the top, just to help that set in there. Apply some pressure to the top of the ladder, just there. And that is that done. So it's looking really, really good so far. All them little details. So we still have got a lot of painting to do when we get this part. So now we need the mast parts. These are going to slide down through here, through all the layers, until we get to the bottom. So I've got me trusty part of this, me glue. So this is going to slide, this one is going to go down here, all the way down. They do fit down a certain way. And let's make sure that that's going to click in first before I glue it. try this one down the other side, see if it's a better fit. I've got that part in. That was not easy to get in there, did not want to go in. Now I've got to do exactly the same on the opposite side and get the other one in. So we're going to lower that one down. Yeah, that one's going to go in fine. So we can get some glue on the bottom of that. Push this one down. There we are. So that is them in there. Right, now the black bit from the other part, the first part that we made up last week, should go on the top of this. So I'm going to take that out, which is this little part here. This should sit nicely on all three of these parts here. So, trusty moment. Let's get some glue all the way around these. Nice big helping. Now we can push this part on. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it all goes on smoothly. It's good so far, and give it a good push so it's nice and flush, which is what we want. And straight as well. It's good. Look at that. It's getting there. Right, now we can get a big dollop of super glue all the way around here. All the way on. And we can get our tower part on. Slide that in. Into place. And that is that on there. Look at that. Looking awesome so far. Really, really happy with how it's going. So there's a few little details we can put on here. Right, so just in the little holes, just here, is this little part here, which is E62. Which looks like that. Lower that down into there. Then just on the corner we can put another part, so we get some more glue. Put too much. I'm going to put that on the corner. We can lower this part in. It's like a little speaker, this part, sort of like that in there. You can't really make that out in there. It's straight. Make sure that is straight. Yeah, you want it like that. So I'm going to do the same on the opposite side now. And now the final part I'm going to put on is this part here. So I'm going to get some glue on this central part here, just like so. Two holes on the underside just here. We can get this in here. So I'm going to lower this down just into there, just like so. So I will get this all painted up and I'll come back and show you. And here it is, all fully painted up from top to bottom. So yeah, really, really happy with how that turned out. So now on to the next tower. So that's where we're going to leave this one today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. In the next one we're going to get the whole of the main mast all done and dusted as well, and yeah, get the little starfish platform, get the whole of the mast done, and then get both of them put on the ship in the next video as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, please remember to leave a like down below, and if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Bye bye.